Alrighty guys, welcome to another video that I decided to do in the crew, and in this episode I'm going to be doing a trailer analysis of the crew. Now it's not really exactly a trailer analysis, but I guess it's close enough. It's just me taking screenshots of strategic points in the trailer and talking about them. So in the first screenshot that you see here, we see the some kind of Ducati bike. I believe it's an off-roading bike because it's got beefed up suspension. It's designed so that it's basically designed for off-roading. It basically looks like that. And it looks pretty darn cool. It looks very, very detailed. It actually reminds me of TD Test Drive Unlimited. Not Test Drive Unlimited 2, because this bike was not even in that game. I believe this bike was in Test Drive Unlimited. And of course, in the next screenshot, we have another view of the bike, of this new Ducati bike in the crew. And we actually are going to most likely have multiple different types of bikes. This is just one bike that we have in the screenshot, because there was another one that was a green one that was located up on the website as well. So, yeah. And in this picture, you'll actually see it's mostly black, but if you look to the upper right corner of the screen, you'll actually see a taillight of a car, and this is the BMW X6. So this is a brand new confirmed car in the crew, and of course you can tell that by the taillight. It actually appears just for a second after the Ducati bike appears on the screen. It just goes black and then transitions on to something else. On the next screenshot, of course, we have Your American Playground is back, and that is actually true. It's definitely a way to start this game up again. And here's a picture, a screenshot of the little festival area, I guess you could call it. Very, very similar to that of Forza Horizon, but looks a lot more fun. And of course, you see the people hanging out. There's the crowd. You see cars, parks in the background. You see the drapery that they use as shade. It actually looks like real fabric. Not to mention this game, I forgot to mention that this game is actually getting a graphics overhaul, which is good because it will make this game look a lot better. And this is all in-game footage, so this is kind of what you're going to expect to see in the crew. Doesn't look terribly different from the original version of the crew, but that's kind of good because it makes it look kind of unique. In the next screenshot, we see one of the Ford F-150 monster trucks, and there was actually, I believe, 3 of them in the trailer. And in this next screenshot, you see the silver Ford F-150 monster truck going up a ramp and doing a wheelie, and you have another monster truck with a yellow flame design onto it. In the next screenshot, we see 3 monster trucks doing 2 of them going over a ramp and then another one doing a loop-de-loop. And there's a screenshot of them starting to, all 3 of them in the air. And then the next screenshot we have the other F-150, the one that has the green goop color or whatever, the one that's upside down. You see it's doing a backflip. And of course in the next screenshot, we see the undercarriage of the monster trucks, and they look pretty darn detailed. They did a really good job designing these cars, and of course the tires look really, really cool. They're really beefy, so that means these cars are going to be incredible driving around, especially in the city. It's going to be just like GTA, which is probably where they got inspired. And of course, Wilder, which was written on the tarp as well. And in this screenshot, we see actually another new car in this game, the Subaru Burz. And this was kind of confirmed because it says Subaru in one of the licensing areas of the crew. And of course, we see the perf spec Skyline, I believe it is. Now, people are starting to think that there's going to be actually a drift spec in this game, but I doubt it because we don't really need it because we have perf spec. And of course, we have the perf spec Skyline over here, which kind of suggests to you that we're going to be using perf spec cars for drifting. And of course, we have another screenshot right here of the Burz and the Skyline tandeming. And of course, if you actually look on the top right corner of the screen where the wing is for the Burz, it actually says STI on it. I believe that there is no Subaru Burz STI yet, and this doesn't really look like a Burz STI. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. They just put that wing on it, most likely, just for fun. And of course, we have Faster. And you see there's a little screenshot of a Skyline, a dirt spec Skyline, I believe, hanging out under the tarp. Nothing too special here. And here, we actually see the rough 3400K as a drag car. And the reason why you can tell it's a drag car is because it has these huge, fat tires on the back. And of course, there's another screenshot, which I'll appear showing you on the screen, and I'll box for you. But there's the same exact rough, which has wheelie bars and a parachute on the back, as well as the fat tires, so you guys can get a little better view of that. And of course, we have another screenshot of it taken off and backfiring. Here we see a Corvette C7 doing a frickin' wheelie with the nitrous. That's insane. And of course, now we have another screenshot of the off-roading bike, which we saw at the beginning of the trailer, and it looks, like I said, it looks really, really good. I wonder how the bikes are actually going to be like in this game. Are they going to have nitros and stuff like that? It's going to be pretty cool. And in this screenshot, we see the new raid spec Mini Cooper. I believe this is the Countryman, which is one of the newer minis in this game. And then we see the entire festival hanging out here. And of course, in these next couple of screenshots, you'll see the different areas that we have available for us, just kind of cycling through the other areas, which you'll see. And finally, we see a picture of the logo for Wild Run, which we saw similar to the teaser screenshot that we saw on their Twitter page. And of course, now we have another screenshot of a logo, but it's a little different. And of course, it says right here, Wild Rides, of course, 3 million players, Wild Rides, Massive Gatherings, which is basically the giant festivals, and complete graphics overhaul, which is insane. We're going to get new graphics for the game. And finally, I actually have highlighted a couple things for Lotus and, of course, Mazda, so there's a good chance we might see the Mazda RX-7 come in if they get the licensing back. And on the cover, you also see the little cover photo for the Crew Wild Run thing. You see another Ducati bike, as well as a Ford F-150 monster truck, which, yeah, this is going to be a pretty cool expansion for the game. Hopefully it works with the season pass of the game. I'm really hyped for this expansion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in I will be showing you this content when it comes out in November. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe